Hi, I'm Natalie from Bliss Immersion Travel Vlog. I've been an expat in Mexico since 2017, and in 2022, I'll be moving back to the US. And right now I'm feeling the pressure of all the things I haven't done, all the places I haven't visited, and I only have a few months left. I'm feeling the pressure of all these things that I haven't done. I haven't properly visited Mexico City. I've been to Mexico City because I've flown out of the airport 3 times, I think. And there are also places that'll be a lot harder to visit once we return to the US and much more expensive. One of those places is Grutas Tolantango. That is in the state of Hidalgo, and I'm really terrible at the pronunciation of that state because it's just hard for my mouth to make the sounds. Grutas Tolantongo is one of those places in Mexico that they've made pools and they fill them with the hot springs water. They drain and refill them daily. And they are some of those beautiful photos you see of Mexico and you're like, where is that? Because it could be anywhere in the world and it's Mexico and it's amazing. And it's not that far from here. I think it might only be a 3-hour drive. Now it has some complications for getting there. I know what it's like to drive through the Sierra Gorda Mountains. Well, I wasn't doing the driving, but I was doing the riding and it was still scary. We went to Xilitla in 2017, I believe it was. And that trip was amazing. I highly recommend going to see the Surrealist Garden there. It's amazing. The drive is hard. It was 6 hours of a bunch of switchback mountains and no guardrails and people passing on blind curves. So it's a little scary. I don't recommend driving that in the wet season because you could slide right off that mountain. And if you do drive it, go slow, make sure you have a car with excellent brakes. So there are a lot of places I still want to see, and even though I've been to so many places already, I didn't necessarily take a lot of video. I really wanted to do videos sooner, but when you have young kids and you're traveling with them, the people who make videos, they're amazing. I don't know how they do it. I am not that person that was able to do a whole lot. So I have videos of various things. We went to La Paz in 2021 and we got to see whales. It was amazing. We've been all around Mexico. We've been to Huatulco, which is in Oaxaca. We've been to Cancun and Playa del Carmen and Tulum and Cozumel, Mérida, Progreso. Well, it's more Chicxulub, which is near Progreso, but that's a small city, and that's actually where they believe that the meteor hit, the one that killed off the dinosaurs. Crazy, right? I wish I'd known that when I was actually there, but no, somehow I missed that information until after the fact. Yeah, some travel vlogger, right? So I would like to document what we see because some of the places we've been are amazing. And there are trips we've done, things we've seen that you wouldn't be able to recreate because you don't know the same people we know. But that is one of the beautiful things about Mexico. You meet a person and they invite you somewhere and you say yes, you will see something amazing. So maybe somebody else can't recreate it, but you've had this incredible experience. So we are trying to do as much as we can, but we also have kids who have opinions. So when I'm planning a vacation, I have to take into account the opinions of the people who I'm going to be traveling with. Those are my kids and my husband. I really want my husband to be happy with the plans because he's the one who has to work every day, and this is his vacation, his relaxing time. And he gets the least amount of time relaxing because he has to do all the driving pretty much everywhere. We have driven to Jalisco to Puerto Vallarta. We've done that twice. The first time there was, it was long. And the second time there's a different road open and cuts off a portion of the travel that's closer down the Puerto Vallarta side of the trip. And that was nice, that was helpful, but there's still a lot of mountain driving, you know, a 2-lane road, you can't pass because you can't see anything, and we tend to get behind slow traffic, which is frustrating. From Querétaro to go to Puerto Vallarta, it's not a bad idea to stop in Guadalajara for the night. On the way back, we stopped in Tequila, actually. That was wonderful. We stayed at the Barrel Hotel. La Cofradia. I enjoyed that. It was, there wasn't a pool at the time, which would have been helpful for us back then, because that would have been just one extra thing they could do. But, you know, we did get some wild outside time. The kids climbed a tree that's over on that property there, and we wandered around the agave plants. The tequila plants. Yeah, and got to try lots of tequila. Me and Stan, of course, not the kids. So, like I said, there are so many things to do in central Mexico and in Mexico in general. And the problem is that in some of the areas like here, like going to La Huasteca Potosina, for an international traveler to find the information and make the plan, it might be a little more difficult. It's actually difficult for me, and I live here and I have people I can ask. But not everyone has done extensive traveling in that area, or if they did it, it was a long time ago. I was told that accommodations may be pretty basic. Basic is fine as long as it's clean. We also prefer air conditioning, but that may not be possible. I'm also gonna bring bug spray because mosquitoes kill me here. I have a really massive, fast reaction to them. Oh, I hate it. I mean, who likes mosquitoes? Maybe entomologists? Anyway, there's so much to do. I need to do all of it, and I'm not gonna. But I do want to try to get to Grutas Tolantango. I want to get to see some of the waterfalls and go from there. I don't know if I do that, I'm not going to get to see Puerto Escondido. It's very likely. And if I go to Puerto Escondido, I'm very likely not going to see much of La Huasteca Potosina. Decisions, man. Well, some of these things are easier to do now that the kids are older too. I wanted to go through the Sierra Gorda Mountains last year, and you know, my husband was concerned that the kids may not be that adventurous for that, or it may not be something that appeals to them. And that's true, but I think we can plan it in a way that it's fun for them. Or everyone will complain to me all week and I'll be mildly annoyed, or a lot annoyed, it depends. But we'll have seen something interesting and something new.